How does this improve military readiness? This is the message we are highlighting today. How does this improve military readiness? If the proposed changes do not benefit the all-volunteer force, the only military we have, this legislation should not be passed.
So I think first we need to be listening to what men and women in the military say, and Congress should give them the option, or the opportunity rather, anonymously to be able to answer quantifiable surveys that show exactly how the American military man and woman feel about this issue.
And we have the Pentagon once again being basically told, I think, by the president, you will do this. And within a year, the study will come back as to how you will do it.
I don't understand, and my members do not understand, why in the time of war, on two fronts, the Obama administration is striving to do social experimentation with our military.
When we look, for example, at Massachusetts, when the same-sex marriage law came there, Boston Catholic Charities stopped performing adoptions. Just this week, in the District of Columbia, the Catholic Charities said it was going to abandon its 80-year history of providing foster homes for needy children. In California, where those laws have been prevalent as well, families have been under duress with regards to not just this tolerance law, but a radical re-engineering law that takes place within the public schools. Just with this law in effect, we already know that military polls show that at least 10% of the current families serving in the military will leave the military. That's 250,000 men and women serving in the armed forces.
This change in policy will negatively affect military readiness by creating a conflict of conscience for military chaplains. For one of the first times in American history, there will be an open conflict between the virtues taught by the chaplains and the moral message delivered by the military. Forcing chaplains to deny their faith on these matters in order to serve in the armed forces is a great threat to the religious freedom and the right of conscience protected by the First Amendment.
I just want to point out what he just referred to. Zero tolerance of dissent means anyone who disagrees will be denied promotions and forced out. The problem regarding the chaplains is only one box down here. Chaplains, people of faith, future leaders of our military, if they do not agree with the LGBT agenda, are forced out. If the proposed change does not improve our military, it should not be done.